Welcome to Where Wendy Creates. Today, my friends, we are making this bookshelf quilt full of the loves of the people we are gifting it to. So I've been collecting this fabric. I'm so excited about it. I cannot wait to share the process with you today. So let's get started. Okay, so now I'm looking at fabrics for a couple who like math and science and games and books and nursing. One is a mathematician and an editor, and one is a nurse. So I've gathered up all the fabrics I think will work for that quilt. All right, so now we have laid out, we've cut 10-inch squares from all of our blocks. We have laid them out. And again, we have analyzed the couple that we're gifting the quilt to. It is relatively a last-minute gift, but it's been something that has been in our hearts for the whole year. So we are putting this together. We're going to have to put on sashing. So my friends, I am looking at probably a good 2-day process to get this done, since we're doing all of the sashing, and then we're going to be throwing it on the long arm. So that's going to be a 3-day process. But let's right now walk through laying these out, getting pinned rows on, reorganizing our sticky notes with our pins, and then we'll gather up our rows and take them over to the sewing machine with our sashing. But for sashing, that's another issue. Because the couple both like reading, we thought we'd use this as the sashing in between all of these blocks, and then have an outside border with the books. What do you think? And we're going to cut out our fabric in 2-inch strips to make our sashing. Row 1 has begun. And when I have my side sashing on, I'm bringing it over, doing a quick finger press so I can finish the entire row before I take it over to the ironing board. But I am pressing it with a hot iron prior to connecting my rows together. So each row I press, but finger pressing for the blocks is just really quick, and it's something I opt to do because I don't have the little iron setting right next to me. I love these fabrics. I really think this brown is going to look great on the sides of them. And back to sewing. Start my next block, cut it from the back, line it up, and sew it through. And lighting is really important, my friends, so I can't stress enough. Save your eyes. Get a table lamp, get a floor lamp, have them both close to you, have the needed light. Okay, my friends, so again, tips and tricks. We put the little stickers on with what row it is. We stack them all up, bring them over to the sewing machine. Then we're putting this bar on it and turning it face down, stacking it up. We're going through the whole row, and then we're coming back over and we're taking our 2-inch border sashing, and we're sewing it onto the bottom. And next we'll be taking it over to the ironing board and pressing it together. And we're going to do that for all of our rows. And then we're going to come back and join our rows. And that's why it's so important to keep your row numbers on them. All right, so we have all of our rows done and laid out on the bed. And now, my friends, we're going to take row 2 and put our sashing on. So it's going to be right here. And next, we are going to press all of our seams. We're going to press them in towards the sashing. All of the seams towards the sashing. Right, my friends, looky. We have one more bottom piece and top piece to sew together, and then I start my borders. I am so excited about this one. Awesome. I really like this wood look. I'm hoping it looks like a bookshelf, and each bookshelf is full of what the person that's going to receive this gift loves. So I'm hoping the overall look is like a bookshelf with this sashing. Okay, so I have my rows done, and I'm just laying this out to see how it will look next to it. We've cut it on the vertical instead of on the horizontal, so all of my books go up. And then I'm hoping I have enough books to go sideways, which I think I've calculated I do, for on the bottom and on the top of the quilt. So I'm very excited about this, and I think that is really going to look grand. And we have the books on the side border. Now the other side border, the top and the bottom. And now we're adding the bottom two borders onto the quilt. We have the sides. And we're doing like the bottom of the bookshelf and then black showing underneath the bookshelf. I think that's kind of a cool idea. Hope you do too. And we have folded accordion style the quilt so it's not pulling and tugging as much while we sew on the border. And I am again using the Husqvarna Viking today. It's the Platinum 755. It's several years old, but the Husqvarna Viking is a wonderful machine, purrs like a kitten, and I love it for the intricate piecing of the quilts. I do use my Singer Heavy Duty for most of my craft projects though, and probably half of my quilts because, well, wherever I sit down is where that project belongs. How about you? Are you like that? Let me know in the comments. Do you work on more than one sewing machine? I am curious. I would love to hear what you have to say. And if you haven't heard about it, there is this new thing called Hype. So not only does it benefit me when you subscribe and you comment and you thumbs up, but if you hype my video, it makes my video be seen to more individuals like yourself. So it doesn't mean they have to click on it, but it's offered to view to more individuals. So I would love it if you gave me a hype, a thumbs up, write a comment down below. Tell me what you think of my 10-inch block project with the wooden bookshelf effect. And we are so close to being done with this border, my friends. And then the top and then the big reveal. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to show you this. And I know I've told you 100 times that I like to have my seams up, but my seams are well pressed on the underneath. I'm feeling with my fingers. I'm looking at the sides with my eyes. So I know my seams by feel are going the correct direction. And sometimes I just have to lift it up and flop it back over. But for the most part, accordion style, going slow, paying attention, and my seams are fine. I just have to be very conscious of what direction they're going in so they stay in the direction towards my sashing, away from my blocks that I've pressed them. All right, my friends, we are done. And on the bottom, we just did the tiny sashing and some black. We ran out of the brown, so best laid plans. We've got to calculate out the sashing, and it's a 2-inch sashing. We have the sides done, and I am so excited about this quilt. So here we go. I wanted to show you the top of my bookshelf, so I am so excited about this. The couple that we're gifting this to, the young couple, they love cats, they love plants, they love Harry Potter, they love, one's a nurse, one is like a mathematician, science lover. So this is the quilt we came up with. I hope you have enjoyed the journey with me. I am so excited about this quilt, and I think they're absolutely going to love it. What do you think, my friends? Hit that subscribe, hit that like. Thank you so much for joining me today. We'll see you again real soon. Bye.